Welcome back to the Dadskillz car channel. So welcome back to the Dadskillz car channel. Today we're going to have a very quick fleet update, and then we're going to take a look at a departure, mentioning no names, and we're also going to have a look at a brand new project. Very cool. The first one to mention, Percy, the Peugeot, in need of a damn good clean, desperate need of an oil change. I won't video that this time though, because I've done it twice on the channel already. So if you want to know how to change the oil on a Peugeot partner van, just search back through my previous videos and you'll find it. And he always just gently weeps in the morning in the realisation that he's French. How sad, so sad. But he's a good lad, does what he needs to. Heidi, the Honda, just basically being a Honda, never lets us down. Keep up with some basic maintenance. Previous videos, last year we fitted pads and discs and stuff, sailed through its MOT fine, absolutely fine, does what it needs to. Now then, that's direct contrast to the Mini. Now, the Mini, I'm afraid, is on its way, for some reasons we'll go into in a minute, but this poor old Mini, so unreliable. And we spent all that money on it, engine, clutch, head gasket, engine seals, but she's just got too many problems, I'm afraid. So let's have a chat about Milton. This is my Mini R50. Did loads of work to it, and there's work off camera that I've done as well that you've not seen. Like we fitted a oil pressure gauge, we had a new radio go in, I had a new air filter, performance air filter go on it. On the channel you will have seen, exhaust, new exhaust, which sounds brilliant. I really love that exhaust. But, as you can see, I never got round to fixing the headliner. So sad, we'll put that up there. So why has it got to go? Well, in between this video and the previous video, I was introduced to club motorsport, if you like. So things like auto testing, auto solos. We did a scatter rally the other night, which we'll get to. All interesting stuff. If you don't know what that is, what those are, look them up, find your local club, and you can take your car along and have a go. It's brilliant. There's no other place you can go and rag your car around for a couple of hours, and it's legal. It's fantastic. But this car has always had the ABS light on. I put a new ABS pump on. I've been to get it coded to the ECU. No go. That's the first problem, so we won't pass an MOT with that. Second thing is, the power steering has always had a whine. And I've driven another Mini, and it was exactly the same, so I thought it must just be a Mini thing. But the other night, me and my daughter did a scatter rally. We did really well, actually. We were the first out of the beginners, and we were 5th overall. It was a really good achievement, especially for her, navigating at 14. It was fantastic. But I come to it the morning after, do some usual checks. As it is, it always uses oil, so we always top the oil up and whatever. But power steering was absolutely solid. No go. So it's got to go. It's got too many problems that I'm not willing to spend any more money on because of the new project. And since getting into the motorsport, this just isn't suitable enough to specialise in anything. So it's got a great big heavy pano roof, so that adds weight to it. I can't strip this out because I need to pick up the girls from school. Having driven the project, which we'll see, it just shows me how much I love driving this little Mini. It's so agile, it's so nimble, and with a few engine mods, it could be really quick as well. So this certainly isn't the last Mini I'm going to own. I think a Cooper S is on the cards in the future. Make sure we buy it right to start with, no pano roof, and we can strip it out and make it really light and really quick. So that's fantastic. So unfortunately, this has got to go. It's on eBay at the minute for 500 quid. It's not a bargain at that, to be fair. Someone's got a lot of work to do, and I guess it's going to go and get scrapped or stripped, isn't it? But it is what it is. But now we move on to the new edition. Very exciting. Ah! Look at that. Introducing the new project. This is Freddy, the Lamborghini. Look at that. Clear Lamborghini item there. Let's just have a bit of a Z-Tech Lamborghini. Wait, what? Look at that. It's even better than a Lamborghini. It's a Mark 1, 2 litre, 3-door, Ford Focus. Awesome. Now, I'm stood under trees at the moment because it's about to get a bit wet, I think. But we'll have a very quick look around the outside and then we'll look on the inside. This is not by any means a perfect model. How old is it? 20, 21 years old. We've got bits of roughness. This wing is particularly rough, whether it's new and it got sprayed and it never got lacquered, or it is literally just in the primer. No, it's better than that. So we'll have a go at spraying that the correct colour. We have something like my wife's razor sharp wit has been over the bonnet, over the wing, and caused a few nasty scratches. That's odd, isn't it? So it already comes with its own character. Look at that. What a lot of character. That's no problem. Around the back, because it's red, we've got the obligatory lacquer peel. And then this, there is some water in the boot, and it looks like this light is a culprit. There we go, 2 litre. Got various marks on the bumper. But intrinsically, body-wise, there's no rust on show externally, which is brilliant. Here there is that dent in the bonnet, if you can just see that. And this mud flap is hanging off. So we'll have to try and reattach that properly. So let's have a sit inside and we'll talk about what we're going to do with it. Freddy, the Focus. Now, what's the point of Freddy the Focus? Well, since I've got into motorsport, the one that really appeals having a go at is a Targa rally. We'll go into that a bit more in the next video, but that's what this has been bought for. 2 litre, so I'm going to say it's the same engine as the ST, but it's not quite as powerful. So this is probably 130, so with 40 brake horsepower off the ST. I don't know what that is. Is that cams and compression and stuff, that an exhaust maybe that's bumped up that power? So there's stuff we can do to this. Exhaust, air filter, maybe a plug-in tune, and we might get, what, 140 maybe, something like that. So that's really good. So having a quick look inside, we're missing this sun visor, which is down there. I wonder why you'd take that off. We should try and reattach that and see what the issue is. We're missing something off here. That won't be replaced. We don't really care about that. Got a grotty gear knob. So it's only done 88,000, which is great. The clutch is higher than you'd like. If you put the handbrake on and try the clutch, then it doesn't slip and it makes its way across the car park like a dog dragging its arse across somewhere, which is fine. At some point it'll get done. We may put a competition clutch in it, but that's not for this year. It may last ages, but it's something for the future. So stuff we can do in this car, we can even make a bit of money back. We need to strip out stuff we don't need. So next video, we've even got the code for the radio. So radio will go, all this center section can go. But in here, we've got this traction control button, which may have to make its way onto here somewhere. Steering wheel can go. We've got a steering wheel and boss to replace that with. Front seats can go. They can be replaced with bucket seats, which will be a bit lighter. And we've got to retain the rear seats, carpets, headlining. But what can go at the back here, we're going to de-wiper it, a wiper delete. And because I'm a child of the 90s, we're going to debadge it as well. I'll take all these badges off so you don't know what it is. And then in the back, these gas struts are almost at the end of their life, so they can get replaced. I think, I need to check on this, but I think this can go off the back, so we can eBay that. Parcel shaft can go. Big thick carpet down there under this. Bit of a clean. I'm not sure we'll be able to sell that, but we should give it a go. And then, God, it's a thick carpet. And then, spare wheel. That could go. That's got water in. This has got water in. And I'm just wondering whether it is this. So we might take this off, clear that out and put it back on. The exhaust will obviously be replaced with something that's as loud as I can get it, because I'm that sort of child and I love it. So that looks relatively new. So maybe that can be eBayed as well. Let's have a look at the engine bay. When I was looking around the car when it first came in the glove box, was this grotty screwdriver, and I'm thinking, okay, he's left a bit of his toolkit in there, throw that out, so I threw it out. And then I was looking around the car, I've never had a Focus before, never even sat in a Focus. How the hell do you open the bonnet? There's no catch inside. And so what you do is you open this up and you put your key in, twist it one way, twist it the other way, and the bonnet pops up. But I put the key in there and it went straight through. So that's what this screwdriver was for. So twist it one way, twist it the other way, and now it's totally broken. Fantastic. Bear with. Okay, we got there in the end. So, engine bay. That will go because that's not conducive to quick access to the bonnet. So, in these areas here, I think, we can actually put some bonnet pins and clips on the bonnet itself. So that's cool. And I'm thinking accessorising a few bits in yellow, like the calipers and stuff, so that'll look pretty neat, I would have thought. We have a leak from this gasket around the top of the cam cover. I'm guessing first engine work will be cam belt, water pump, that sort of stuff. We've got air conditioning, which will be taken out, I think. It doesn't work, but we'll have to obviously go and have any gas taken out of that before we touch it, so we can flog that compressor then maybe, and the radiator for it. We will be getting, I saw a cheap one, a universal air filter to go on here somewhere. That may or may not fit. Don't know what that is. Is that that's strapped onto the side of the air filter? And then oil change. We shall drain all the coolant out when we're doing the water pump. But in there, oh, we have been out and about. I'm sure that'll be fine. It's quite a nice colour in there, and there's no grot in the tank itself, which is a good sign. And there's certainly no sign of any grot in the oil, so that's cool. So we've got a nice, relatively low mile engine for the car. Ah! Well, rain has stopped play today, so in the next video we'll start stripping her out and flogging some bits on eBay. But until then, have a good one. We'll see you soon.